Yes, I was there. Not from the very beginning. But about 2 years into my vegetative state, I began to wake up. Yeah. I was aware of everything, just like any normal person. I suppose a good way to describe it is like an out-of-focus image. At first you have no idea what it is, but slowly it comes into focus until you can see it in crystal clarity. I am sitting in my bed. My heart is beating as my father undresses me. I want him to know, to understand that I've returned to him. My father doesn't recognize me. Dad, can't you see? Everyone was so used to me not being there that they didn't notice when I began to be present again. The stark reality hit me that I was going to spend the rest of my life like that. Totally alone. I am totally alone. You are pathetic. Totally alone. You are powerless. You will be alone forever. Alone forever. Alone forever. You are doomed. Your family doesn't see you anymore. You will never get out. Never get out. You are pathetic. Powerless. You don't really think about anything. You simply exist. No, I wouldn't say it is peaceful. It's a very dark place to find yourself because in a sense you are allowing yourself to vanish. Days, if not weeks, can go by as I close myself down and become entirely black within. A nothingness that has washed and fed. You are powerless. I sit for hours each day staring blankly into space. I prayed and wished with all my might to die. And that for a brief moment the aches and pains in my body could subside. I would watch how the sun moved across the room, or how a shadow moved throughout the day. Yes, I think your thoughts are integrally connected to and part of you. I'd have conversations with myself and other people in my head. You are pathetic, powerless. You are pathetic. Whitney Houston was singing the greatest love of all. In the song she says, no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity.
They can't take away my dignity.
I sat there and thought, you want a bet? Oh, absolutely. I would literally live in my imagination, sometimes to such an extent that I became oblivious to my surroundings. The world felt so far away when she said those words.
No one will ever show me tenderness. No one will ever show me tenderness. No one will ever show me tenderness. No one will ever show me tenderness.
Anyway, the short version.
No one will ever show me tenderness. No one will ever show me tenderness. No one will ever show me.
I am cold. I am hungry. I want toast. You might go down dead ends, but eventually, you find your way through.
Don't matter if the poem blows, I'm gonna wind up working in the thick of it. Sunshine through the rain and snow. There's an oily brine bilge water baptism waiting below. That's just the way to slam against the topside sound. Don't let the ever-rolling motion go and get you down. Don't let it shake your steady thread-cutting hand. Keep stealing ribbons from the steel and giving hell to every halyard you can. In spite of all, the wherewithal, is like a war between the will to go on and a wish that the world would spiral into the sun. Turn your head toward the storm that's surely coming along. If the sun was always shining and our Lord always light, we'd be shaking like a leaf with every God-given night. We'd break under the weight of any pressure that was ever applied. We'd be ready when the straw boss calls. He's got an ever-loving bone to pick with one and all. Don't let his condescension get you down. Just have the strength to know you're wrong, and when you're right, the strength to stand your ground.
Wherewithal to fight it all, I will face it all.
In spite of all, the wherewithal to fight it all, I'll embrace it all. And every day, when it's like a war, you find no strength from your usual source. There's no peace, there's no rest. Your fortitude's feeling put to the test. And every day is like a war between the will to go on and a wish that the world would spiral into the sun. Turn your head toward the storm that's surely coming along. If the sun was always shining and our Lord always light, we'd be shaking like a leaf with every God-given night. We'd break under the weight of any pain that ever came in this life.
Get up till I embrace you.
Not now.
The event of something happening to
Nothing to be
me.
done.
There is something
I'm beginning to come round to
I'd
that
like
opinion.
you all to say.
All my life I've tried to put it from me, saying, Vladimir, be reasonable. You haven't yet tried everything. And I resumed the struggle.
Seen my wife, Mr. Jones.
Nothing to be done.
Know what it's like on
I'm beginning
the
to come round to that opinion.
outside. Don't go talking.
All my life I've tried to put it from me, saying, Vladimir, be reasonable. You haven't yet tried everything. And I resumed the struggle.
Keep straining my ears to hear a sound.
And I resumed the struggle.
Maybe someone is
Nothing to be
digging
done.
underground. Or have they given up and all gone home to bed?
Nothing to be done.
Thinking those that once existed must be dead. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones?
And I resumed the struggle.
You know what it's like on the outside. Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. In the event
Why
of
don't we hang
something
ourselves?
happening
With
to
what?
me,
You haven't got a bit of rope.
No.
there is something
Then we
I
can't.
would like you all to say. It's just a photograph of someone that I
Then we can't.
knew. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a
Not worth a curse.
landslide, Mr. Jones.
They say we have to come back tomorrow.